Hey, so welcome back to the channel. So I am super vibed and excited because my bunk windows arrived finally. So I know I've had to jump around a bit between different disciplines to get this done, but it's just a product of when some of the items are turning up. I think these ended up taking 8 weeks. And so they've halted some parts of my build because of that, but as it happened, I had to go back to the Bay Area and pack up and move. So it's all worked out perfectly fine. So my windows, these are beautiful awning windows from C.R. Lawrence. I'm fitting 2 of those today. And the next thing you're gonna see me do is create a template, which I filmed the other day. And then these are my tools. So I always start with, I like to organize the tools that I think I'm gonna need. I often need to go and grab a few extra pieces, but this is largely what you're gonna need for any of these window installations, okay? So we have jigsaw with a metal blade, okay? It's important that you have a blade that is metal, and it doesn't need to go that deep, obviously, because we're going through 2 or 3 millimeters of metal, so not too much. We're gonna need a drill with a Phillips head drill bit, and we're going to need other bits, okay? So these are my actual drill bits to drill pilot holes in the sides. Then I'm going to need a metal file at one stage. I always sort of have a tape measure, a box cutter. For some reason, a flathead screwdriver always comes in handy. Whether I'm using it as a screwdriver or just leveraging stuff, always have that. Now then we come down to Rust-Oleum, okay? So every time you cut any raw edges, you always want to protect them with either Rust-Oleum or a primer. Okay, really important, because once you hide things, then rust starts building that you can't see. You don't want that to happen, okay? So Rust-Oleum, we're gonna need a Sharpie. We're going to need, then always we have protection. So eye protection, love these. My ear protection, because it's super noisy cutting into metal. Always have my hand protection. And then we're going to need some blue tape to tape around the outside to protect your vehicle Juco. And then these fantastic glass suction plates that I've been using for all of my window installations. Love, love, love these things. So that's it for my tools today, and I'll see you on the inside. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe over here and press on the little bell icon, and that will notify you of when I upload new videos. Hi, I'm Candace. I'm a lover of mountains and meditation, and have decided to minimize my life, buy a Sprinter van and convert it into a tiny home on wheels. Having a background in interior design, I'm going to give you my tips, views and experience on design and how to project manage your conversion whilst being a total novice at doing the actual build. So I just wanted to cut that little, that section off with the angle grinder first, because it was really hard to get this flat against the panel. And so now I'm going to draw around this template that I made. Side bunk template. There we go. Okay, so there's my pilot holes drilled in the bunk template. So as you can see, I was remeasuring and rechecking against the template a number of times, and what I've got here is now the line around which I'm going to cut with a jigsaw. Glue taped around the outer edge so that I can now start jigsawing inside. And we have it, second window cut, primed, and I'm just going to let it dry before I install the windows.
Yep.
Woohoo! Yeah, that was really critical, that piece. And the vents work.
Good job.
Here we go. Look.
Looks good.
Yeah. Fantastic. Hey there. So I've just finished the project to put in the final 2 cuts in the van, which is the bunk windows, and I'm exhausted. So just a few things about this. The plan went well. The template was something that I would highly recommend. Like really, one thing about this particular installation is the tolerances are very small, so you need to cut quite precisely, whereas it's a bit more forgiving for some reason with the big sliding door window, and it's a bit more forgiving with the back windows. But otherwise that went really well. It was pretty smooth altogether, and that is the last of 7 major cuts in the van. One thing I did mean to mention to you, by design I chose these C.R. Lawrence awning windows, and what that means is they flip out like this. Okay, they don't open a lot. They're for airflow. And the reason why I got awning windows is I plan to be in a lot of snow and or wet environments, and it means that I can still ventilate my van even when it's snowing, so no snow nor rain will get in when I've got these vented like that. So that's just something to consider. That's a design consideration, so think about that when you're designing your window layout, and if you intend to have what I call bunk windows. Alright, thank you so much for watching again. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe over here, and please put comments below or ask me any questions, and I will endeavour to do my best to either answer them or point you in the right direction. And I say point you in the right direction because I have been inspired and taught by numerous experts that I don't consider myself with regard to the build on YouTube, and so I'm happy to give you some links if I can't answer the question from my own experience. Okay, so much love to you, and I'll see you back in the next episode. Bye bye for now.